knitting with very fine yarn on the machine is not something that we do a lot, I think, as machine knitters. There's a few tricky parts with that, how see-through the fabric is, how will you manage the tension and so forth. But I think there is a lot of potential to explore there, and this is what I want to play with today. I think the main idea that I want to explore is combining finer yarns with chunkier yarns and kind of play with the contrast between the two and see how I can create some fun fabrics, hopefully. The first thing that I'm exploring right now is some tucks, but I'm not sure I'm loving this idea, as I feel like knitting more than 2 rows in the finer yarn is not really working that well for this particular design. So I'm going to try a few other ideas. I already changed my mind with that one. I was using a viscose before, but I want to try this other yarn. This is an eyelash yarn, I think it's called. This is just a normal cotton. I have 2 ends of it. And this is a thread. I think it's a thread for overlocker. It's very fine. I feel like I'm not achieving enough contrast here, so I'm going to just test a different color for the tucks. Today is not going as well as I hoped, but I'm not going to give up just yet. I was trying the tucks, but I'm not really feeling it, so I'm going to move on from that. Maybe I'll come back to it later. I'm trying 2 punch cards. One of them is the most basic punch card you can use, every other needle. I've done just a few tucks, but I'm not quite sure if this is looking that great, so I then tried just using 2 colors. And I think that could potentially work in the right yarn. This looks so nice when you look at it through the light. It's not that interesting when you just look at it like that. Maybe I'm not using the right yarn, so maybe I'll come back to this idea. For this last sample here, I'm using one of the punch cards that I made a while ago. I feel like using tone on tone, because I'm using blue with blue, just doesn't do justice. So maybe I should try contrast colors. I'm going to use a very fine cotton for this one, and I'm going to put it in the main yarn feeder, and then in the second yarn feeder I'm going to put a chunky one. I'll replace this chunkier yarn with a wool. This is literally the last bit that I have in this yarn. It's one of the best yarns I've tried. I've got more coming on Saturday. I'm very excited. I feel like I'm waiting for Santa to come. My yarn supply is super low. I didn't really want to make a punch card today, to be honest. But I'll do it just to see if the idea that I had in my mind will work. I'm not sure I'm loving the samples that I've done today. Maybe I just have too much expectations of this going absolutely fantastic from the first try. So I'm going to kind of calm down and just see how it goes. But I think I always expect that things will go a little bit easier than they do, and it's not always the case, is it? I might do just one row of holes at a time, because if I want to have 2 rows, then I'll just use the elongated stitch setting on the punch card. This way I kind of have 2 punch cards in one. I think I'm just going to do this off camera, but let me show you the samples that I knitted after. So this is one that I think has a lot of potential. I have 3 stitches in the fine color and 1 in the chunky one. I think what I really want is to have 2 each. That's exactly what I'm trying to do with that punch card. I like the look of this one from the front, but the flows are quite long. I mean, they're only 4 needles, 4 or 3. They're only 3 needles long, but still, because this yarn is so chunky, they're so... I like the one where I used wool, but the stitches don't have the same definition as this one. So here I have a blend of cotton and synthetic. I'm going to finish this punch card and try a couple of samples, see how it goes. And then probably I'll meet you tomorrow with more ideas. This feels like Christmas morning. Some of the ideas that I want to try, I don't have the best yarns for, so I'm excited to have new yarns. Ooh, this feels so nice. I think it might have even some silk in it. Ooh, this is nice too. This is a blend, cotton and polyester. This one is merino, it's very fine as well. So I think it's gonna work again really well for what I want to do today. And this is a yarn that I ordered last time and it's so lovely. This is 100% merino wool. No, I think it's wool, but it knits amazingly on the domestic and it's perfect for cables. So July is all about fine yarn and combining fine yarn with chunky yarns, but August will be all about color. That's why I got some colors. I'm all about texture. You might have noticed from my work, but I really want to try more color work. I'm going to first try these yarns in a stockinette, just to see how they knit, and then I'll combine them. I just crossed the 3x3 cable and it was so easy because it does have a little bit of stretch. Oh, this is lovely. Wow, how many times am I going to say lovely? With this one, I feel just a little bit more resistance when I knit across. Maybe my tension is too tight here. Oh yeah, that feels much, much better. Ooh, I really love this one. Oh, this is so nice. So basically I'm just using the every other needle punch card and I'm using the elongated stitch and the texture is just so nice. I'm already loving these new yarns, so I'm going to just spend some time exploring some ideas with my headphones in, as I feel some pressure when I put the camera on for some reason. So I have this tape yarn that it is definitely too chunky to knit on my domestic. I bought it for my chunky machine actually. I can see that the yarn is knitted, and then when I pull the loose thread where it has been cut, it actually comes undone. It basically unravels itself. So I thought to actually unravel a little bit of it, which I'm going to use to knit with a carriage, and I'm thinking to maybe knit some long stitch rows with the actual yarn manually. This could be an interesting combination, and also it's the same color, so it's going to look quite nice. It's just an experiment that I'm doing. Let me know if you've tried anything like this or this is absolutely crazy. Let me show you a close-up so you can see what's happening here. So you can see when I pull, it just unravels itself. And then to compare this with this is definitely finer, and I can knit with it with my carriage. All right, that should be enough to test a couple of ideas. This actually knits quite nicely. Was this kind of a crazy, stupid, good idea? I have quite a few successful samples here, and I'm going to make sure to record tutorials for them, so keep your eyes peeled for future videos or check my Patreon. That's where you're going to see most of the tutorials that are not available on YouTube. I want to actually give a little shout out to my patrons for supporting me and making all these videos possible. Without their support, I wouldn't be able to make these videos, so thank you so much. If you want to also support my channel, you'll find the link for my Patreon in the description down below. Let me show you a couple of them that I think are some of the nicest ones. This one using the punch card is absolutely lovely. This one is the same stitch in two different yarns, and it looks very, very different. And also how you play with the tension has a really big impact on how the fabric looks. Right hand is knitted at the looser tension, I think it's tension 10, and this one is knitted at tension 6. The texture is completely different, and how see-through they are, it's also different. So I think it's a matter of preference if you want them to be more see-through or more compact. I think these are some great ideas for summer knitwear, and I think they're definitely worth giving a shot. And I think the yarn that we're using is so crucial, as I tried the same stitch in multiple different yarns and not all of them looked nice. For example, this one here is the same technique as this one. You can see how nice this looks. How defined the stitches are, it really makes or breaks this idea. So it's so interesting to see actually. I really like this one. I used cotton for the finer yarns and a cotton blend for the chunkier part, and I think it has a lot of potential. This one as well is so nice. So interesting to see how each of the yarns actually does a different thing. I'm trying to be less of a teacher when I do these studio vlogs and not kind of get into the technical part and just show you the process and kind of the fun part without getting too technical, but I don't always manage because I'm a teacher at heart. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of me, make sure to follow me on Instagram, where I post more reels and kind of little tutorials that are not here on YouTube. But anyway, I think I'm already rambling too much, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.